Salutations everyone, my name is Shu-Chi, and welcome to A Long Walk Home. This is a horror game made by Basalt Tower, which is a group of 6 people, so I'll go ahead and credit their names right now. Yep, 6 people. So the game description is pretty broad. It talks about how the bus is at the end of the line, so it dropped you off in, I guess, the middle of nowhere, so you're off to pretty much have a long walk home, basically. So we'll go ahead and begin and see what the inception of danger is all about. Alright. So it really is just the middle of nowhere. Seems to be in the countryside. Do I follow where the bus went? Or do I go back? I don't really know. I feel like they could have gave more story as to what we're going as far as direction goes. Because I didn't know if the bus couldn't go any further to take me home, or if I fell asleep in the bus and I missed my spot. Did the bus flip over? It looks like it did. It's funny because I had a dream like this. I wasn't in the bus, but I met 2 girls in the dream that was in this bus accident. I don't know. Almost seems like a premonition here. Okay. Well, I guess we go back then? Or is there like a spot where I can just crawl over? I don't think so. Yeah, it's all pretty tight here, so we'll just go ahead and go back. So yeah, it seems like it's going to be another mundane walking simulator, but I think I'm going to enjoy this one because I really do enjoy the countryside. It only takes me back to the times that I was at the farm. I can't believe I moved out 4 months ago. Wow. That's insane. Hard to believe time flies by that quickly. Especially with the whole COVID-19 going around. I guess that's why it feels so quick. Ah, boy. Wonder if they're gonna do anything with chicken work this Friday. That'll get me some money. Currently, I don't have a job. Unless you count YouTube as a job. I descry light source. Right there. Is that a house? Guess we'll go ahead and check that out. Yeah. I'm feeling like an autumn vibe from playing through this. I don't know why. Open sesame, knock on the door. This is tank controlled, by the way. I didn't mention that. Okay, so can't do anything here. Can I go around? Nope. I'm too overweight for that, apparently. There's a lot of fallen trees here. I've noticed most of the horror games I play involves a lot of dead trees. Or at least the ones that I've been playing recently. But yeah, this place seems to be pretty fruitless to go to for the most part. So we'll hurry off then. And just looking for help here. I noticed how this character's like really impassive too. Hasn't said a word. Saw the bus accident. Pretty much silent. Pretty funny. I think this game was made for a game jam though, so that's why it was kind of rushed as far as the story goes and not adding any dialogue, which is fine. And it seems like it's getting off like a sufficient amount of gameplay here. There's another house over here, which I'm guessing it's also empty. I will go ahead and find out. This one has a shed. Everything looks so aged, too. Okay, I mean, obviously I can't go that way. Trying to check off for some Easter eggs. Yeah, I think there is something in the bushes, like they said. Okay, so we'll go ahead and open this. Man, it would have been cool if we could go inside the houses. Probably give a little bit of story, at least. I don't know if this is the full game. I'm guessing it's a full game if it's made for a game jam. I don't know, we'll see. I forgot how long it took them to make this. I think they said 3 days? I could be wrong. Whew. Oh. Is this a glitch? Can I break through the glitch? I'm a master of breaking through games. Okay, I guess not. Guess we'll carry off then. Off for another long walk home. Can't just sit on people's porches and just sleep from there until daylight. You know, I would really enjoy driving through this road. Aside from hearing all the flies here. I don't know, I hate the sound of flies. It just gives off, like, a feeder of unpleasantness. But yeah, driving down this road, I can imagine playing some big O original soundtrack or something. Or Cowboy Bebop. Would be nice. Don't see any other houses left. But I'm sensing danger pretty soon, considering that there were a bunch of flies hanging around. Something was deceased out there, who knows. Gonna just wait for another bus stop. The house over here that we can check. Or it's pretty much just abandoned here. What about over here? Yeah, there's definitely something crawling in my ear. I don't know if that's just to deceive me. I'm pretty sure it is. Games that do that are really good though. Akuma Kira does it. Ivan Zanati does it. And Basalt Tower, from what it seems like, does it too. This is the first time I'm playing one of their games. I don't know if this is their first game, but I've never heard of what they'd created before. But so far, I'm digging it. It's definitely up in my alley. There's some cornfields over here. So yeah, definitely really take me back to the times that I drove to Ingalls. That's pretty much where the farm is. I mean, lockdown is pretty much eased at this point. So I could go to Ingalls right now. I'll probably go in a few days. I already have enough groceries on me. I want to go to Sprouts. I'm sorry, I'm just doing some senseless talking right now. We'll go ahead and talk about the game. It's pretty much empty out here. There's no houses left. So we're very deep into the countryside. Is this a two pathway? Looks like it is. I guess we'll go ahead and go this way. I don't know which side is safer. Something tells me I'm going to some really perilous territory here. More perilous than what we had before, with the whole dead body. Alright, so I'm pretty much running out of material to talk about. I guess we'll go ahead and talk about my life outside of YouTube. Hopefully I didn't take away some light there with the chroma key. I mean, I pretty much already talked about this in the Akuma Kira playthrough. I'm getting into Tai Chi. And it seems really interesting. It's a lot like Buddhism, but it's not Buddhism. Talks a lot about the mind, spirit, body. I hope I'm going the right way. I'm pretty sure I already mentioned that too. Okay. Did I go the wrong way? I guess I went the wrong way. I didn't know how to avoid that. That seemed insuperable. I guess we'll go back then and see what happens if I go to the left direction. I guess that's pretty much a rule that I'm going to go by from now on. Just go left. Alright, hang on. I'm going to go ahead and pause the game for a bit because my battery's about to die. So I'll come back to this once I'm ready. Alright, I'm back. So while we're walking through this, I'm going to go ahead and still talk about more about what's happening outside of YouTube. So as I said, I'm trying to get into more about Tai Chi because I want to get into a martial art. And I think it'd be fun to like learn something like that just once in my life. So yeah, Tai Chi. So I'm currently learning just the definitions, the fundamentals of it. And there is one that's just called, well, it's like the Western culture version of it. Shu-Chi Shun. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think there's like other pronunciations to it, but I think it's all based off of the language. But yeah, there's definitely something crawling behind you. Which is a really nice touch to place as if you're being stalked. Yeah, it's being pretty discreet. Being the sub-rosa of the bushes. Yeah, I also wanted to get into like Muay Thai too, but I think that would cost a bit of money. I want to go to like take some Tai Chi classes, but... Wait, is this it? It just happens abruptly? What just happened? I guess they don't expect me to go through this quickly. But yeah, Tai Chi class is pretty much almost 2 hours away from here, so it would be pretty inconvenient for me to go learn it at a class. But I'm gonna try to just self-teach myself all of this stuff. Seems really interesting though. I think my mom would really be interested in doing that too. I'm sorry, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just stop talking about that part, because I know I talk about that outside of the whole YouTube stuff. I'll go ahead and talk about other things that I'm doing, like meditation. Still working out a lot too. I mean, weight loss, I'm not really focusing on my weight anymore. Don't think there's really any point. I mean, I'm pretty much just gonna stay pretty much at the same spot between 140 and 145. I mean, as much as I want to keep losing it, my parents keep giving me food that I don't want to eat. Especially when I'm trying to follow more of a plant-based diet. And then they bring up the whole chili thing. Super beefy! How about I don't walk on the road? If I do that, would I avoid getting attacked by the monster? Or does this exacerbate it? I don't really know. It almost seems like a challenging game, but it's not a challenging game. I think it's just meant to be really short. I don't know. I haven't really read up on how long this game is. But I'm gonna try to get into it in depth. Because I do want to know more about if there's like another ending to it, because I feel like I keep dying a lot because I'm doing something wrong. So even though lockdown is at ease, I'm still going to be cautious about going out. I'm still just going to go out and just go for essentials. I think maybe in a few months I'll go ahead and go out to further places like Marietta. Nope. Seems like this just happens randomly. So I can't really do anything about this, so even if I go to the left route, I'm still going to die like this. So yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. So I checked the itch.io page, and the developer did say that you're supposed to die like that. So even if I go to the left route, it's still going to give the same result. So I hope you all enjoyed this playthrough of A Long Walk Home. I definitely would like to see some addition of the backstory of the creature first off. Maybe some dialogue between the bus driver and the player that I'm playing, talking about the creature maybe. And then, I don't know, having some concerns, being paranoid. I think it would have been nice if there was an alternative ending where you could find a weapon, or you just sleep overnight on a porch, and then it's daylight, you get to enjoy walking through the countryside during the daytime, and it's pretty much placid for the most part, and you talk about how the walk went without having to worry about anything perilous. I don't know. But I'll see you all in the next playthrough. Stay awesome, get to saviors.